timely donation from Nathu, $50. It says, where's the arm in making a few puns? The possibilities are limitless. Shout-outs from the back couch. Go get him, Glackum. And without any further ado, I'm going to toss it on over to Glackum for Rayman 2, The Great Escape.
Good stuff, guys.
Yo.
Hope you're all doing great today. GDQ. We all, I'm Glackum. I speedrun Rayman 2 here. This is Spike, everyone's favorite commentator. Jaku, once again coming in for the Rayman glory. And Jabem here, who has played the game for the first time last year in December.
I want to say last night.
So we're gonna go get right at it.
That's brisk, baby.
I thought that's how it started.
I hear you. That was great. I'm happy that that happened.
How many?
Give me a good laugh.
How many clips do you think were created of that?
All right, that's great. So don't worry, the timing doesn't start until we start moving. So you're not coming through.
Yeah. No.
I hear him.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Okay. So to start us off, we do in this category that we're running today, there is a cutscene code in the game that's built in the game called No Movies that I'm going to be typing in right before we start. No movies. And we get this.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. So then timing starts on first movement. 3, 2, 1, go.
All right.
Here we go.
So what that cutscene skip that code did is, well, it skips cutscenes. There's no movies in the game anymore. There's like in-game ones, a couple of them, very few, but we're just gonna be skipping all those by mashing the button really quick there. That's like, we already just saved a minute.
There we go.
Oh God, what happened?
Hello. Okay, yes. So we're just gonna try here. I'm sure my audio is balanced exactly the same over here. I'm sorry. Nothing can be worse than what we just heard. Anyway, so yes. But yeah, this is Rayman 2. It's the category that Glackum, I believe, you kind of came up with the idea for. Because I think what kind of held this game back for years as a speed run was just that it's got a lot of super cool tricks and everything, but it has a ton of cutscenes. So this is going to overall take about 25% of the run time off. About 30 minutes of cutscenes gone. For this first level right here, it's kind of, I guess, in a way, a tutorial level. He's picking up all 5 of these lumps. These little yellow, like, fairy-type creatures. He actually needs to collect 550 of them throughout the course of the run in order to access the final couple of levels. So you'll be seeing him pick up quite a few along the way. There's been so many skips over the years that the Rayman 2 community has found that it's actually made the route, like, a little tight to collect all those. So you'll see him basically, if they are even mildly on the path, he's gonna have to pick them up because there's gonna be some major skips, including one coming up right here.
Yeah, we already got our first air swim in the game.
Yes.
We're gonna be seeing a lot of this. What you do is you just kind of like, for this specific one, you...
Nice first try, by the way.
That's like, I was really worried about that one.
Yeah, you failed that forever. He's really bad at this. I was lucky. But yeah, this is really far into the level he's swimming over to right now.
Oh, that was way too fast.
That was, you couldn't even explain it. Yeah. It's some sort of collision with like the corner right there you can do where you just, it thinks you're in the water, but you know, you're just flying through the air. So that's a large chunk of the level that he just skipped over right there.
Yeah, and you saw that the air meter was still there for being underwater. You will have some more, we'll have more tight ones later where we are basically gonna die before we get into the cutscene. The cutscenes themselves, you lose your air meter the second you hit an end trigger of a level. So we don't have to worry about that so much as we do have to just hit in the trigger.
To point out just some of the basics right here, again, you got these lums that we're picking up. They're actually different color lums. Like that red one he picked up does not count towards that 550 he needs to collect. That is health. The kind of light green ones that you'll see, or light blue ones, whatever color you want, those are like your checkpoint lums. So you get there, die, go back there. Skip a little cutscene right there.
Yeah.
Again, like 30 minutes saved.
Just gotta have the cannonball hit the metal bandage on the ground and you just fall through. So we have a new, since I submitted this like 5 months ago or whatever it was, we've actually found quite a few new skips for which we haven't found in a while, any new skips. One of them is called Void Glitch, which we could do right here, but it's not worth it right now. We're gonna be showing off 2 times where we're gonna die right before we respawn. We're gonna press the pause button right when we respawn and kill ourselves. And we're gonna make sure we're gonna see this really black screen. And it'll let us do a couple more things. It'll come up in Jano and it'll come up in one of the third sanctuary where we get masks. So to explain, there are like 4 masks in the game. And right before every mask, there's a lum door. And these lum doors have different lum values that you need. The first one is water and ice. You need 100 lums for that. The second one, we need 300 lums for that. That's stone and fire, which has gone a long way since we...
yes, it has.
Yeah.
Look forward to that one. The third door he'll need, is 475. And the fourth one, that 550. The only one that's going to be actually tight for lums collecting will be the 550. But again, it's cut down quite a bit, just the amount of lums you have access.
Yeah, the new Void Glitch changed the route entirely. We used to not have to go to Walk of Life, which is one of those like athletic, like walking levels. You get a bunch of lums in it now because we actually skip so much stuff. We need to find a new lum source, so we have to go to Walk of Life. We'll be doing that right after we do Jano.
You'll see it later in the run.
So for this, you just you have these bomb cycles. Not really much to it. There's just certain points on the ground where we can throw them at it, and it'll auto-target. If it doesn't auto-target, it doesn't hit the metal bandages.
Yeah, that's why he's making sure, like, when he throws it up in the air, he then moves Rayman forward a little bit, so then when it comes back down, he's already pushed forward. Because what the bombs will like to do is get targeted onto the cannonballs instead. So that's why you gotta be a little careful here. Important to know here, so he can skip cutscenes at any time. He's gonna wait for Rayman to move from here all the way until you see him out here. So
Goodbye, Lee.
then he'll skip it because it moves him further along. Gets him there a little faster.
And now we have she gave us the power to grab these lums. They're not as cool as the Rayman one.
They're still a little bit.
Like, okay, they have the tether. They still have the tether ability.
Yeah.
But there's no like, I'm not gonna like zoom across the screen anymore.
Right. But it is important to not let yourself go all the way up the arc of it. You want to kind of get that right sweet spot.
Yeah, the further it is away from you, the longer it takes for it to like swing around. So there's times where I'm gonna want it to be a little bit higher, a little bit lower.
So you see right here, this is actually the final chunk of the level. Kind of the standard amount of lums that you're gonna see in most all the levels is gonna be 50. And you're gonna notice he's gonna end up beating this level with like 15 or 20, a very low amount.
Yeah, this is one of the longest levels, so a lot of them are gonna go by quite a bit faster than this, but this part right here is like is probably one of the slowest levels sections right here, so this is a good time for donation.
Yeah, go for it.
All right, you got it. In fact, I have a pretty good one here. The Rayman speedrunning community donates $256.24.
Nice.
And here's what they all collectively have to say. Hi, Glackum. We're wishing you the best of luck on your second Rayman speedrun at GDQ. All of us from the Rayman speedrunning Discord are cheering for you. Keeping our fingers crossed for first try J no skip, and don't forget to hit the switch on Prison Ship 2.
Oh, no.
Greetings from the Rayman speedrunning Discord and the Tonic Trouble speedrunners who left a message. Break this game wide open, Glackum. We're thirsty for some overlapping strats.
We'll do our best. The Rayman community has done the European speedrunning community has done all the stuff for this game. I tried to find glitches. They do so much better than me. They are a godsend. If I didn't have them, Stone and Fire 2 would still be killing me. So we're gonna be getting there like halfway in the run. Anyway, oh. So there's just a cage up there. The last cage in every level has these teensies. Some of them we're gonna open them and then we're gonna never see them.
Right.
But for this one,
We got a cute little dance.
yeah, we just dance.
I also just want to give a shout out to you, the cinematographer. Your camera work was really good there to show to the audience what it was.
Thank you.
All right.
So now we have the hardest level in the game.
I was gonna say, do you actually want some serious time?
Yeah,
doing
I need
this?
some serious time for this level. This is a really important junction in this. Whether or not I get all the lums here will entirely change whether or not what I do with some of the lum routing. So I gotta make sure to get this. This game originally on console, well, the PC and N64 ports came out at the same time, but the PC port runs 60 FPS, and it's an old game, so a lot of stuff doesn't. It's a lot faster than they should be. Like some things aren't fast, some things are, and it makes it a lot harder. So this level moves a lot faster. Hanging low like this will make me move a little bit faster, but it also locks me in place. I can't like move left or right while I do it. So this roundabout here takes about 3 loops around before it moves on. I got all the lums here, so I will need some quiet time for this next screen. Woo. Hanging low also will make you pass through some of the enemies here and they won't kill you, but the piranhas do, so the piranhas will kill you.
Oh, baby.
All right, we did it.
There's a number of spots there you probably couldn't tell that are like, one of the biggest ones is actually getting that little skip off. I know you call them turtles.
Yeah, the rock turtle.
That shell to actually get all 3 of those lums. You have to hit on the exact spot or you miss them very easily.
Yeah,
And
you could fall off to the left and you'll die, or you could jump underneath them and nothing happens. You don't like get enough height. It's very particular. The game is quite janky, actually.
So he only got 49 lums there. There's one other lum that we're actually going to be collecting later on as we come back here. But we generally want to avoid getting all 50 lums in a level because it'll give you a slow bonus level that you then have to play. He can skip out of it, but it still wastes time. Obviously, optimally, you don't want to see it.
All right, so there's a small branch here. You can't see it, but some parts within this game, you can grab ledges, and other parts you can't. So this is one of the levels where we're going to get all the lums. The first couple levels, we get more rather than less. There's a switch coming up over here where you don't auto-target it at all. You just got to make sure that you're facing the right way to hit that.
Very nice.
This is the first time we see one of these pirate ships. In 60 FPS, which this game natively runs on, they shoot faster. So you have to make sure you know beforehand which one they're shooting on. You can hit some of these, and another thing about to note is that when you are hurt, like in this transparent state, pirates will not shoot at you. That's quite important for for just making sure that you kill pirates faster in the parts where you actually do have to kill them. They will not shoot at you. And that's quite actually much faster than letting them continue shooting at you, because they will always attack first.
You see some lums here actually will have like a magnet effect to Rayman, especially the ones that come out of the cages. So he can trust that he'll break that cage and then they'll come up through to meet him, cutting out some back and forth walking. Same with these guys right here. Walks to a certain trigger point and then lets them come to him.
Oop. All right, I'll get it from here. Ooh. Okay.
Yeah, trying to get 2 shots
Yeah.
off the wall right there. Got 1. Looked cool. I still thought it was cool.
So there is actually a pretty significant, well, I shouldn't say significant, it's like a 10-second save here where you can avoid the pirate with a damage boost. I've only really quite found out about it like a couple days ago. I'm not gonna quite do it. But here I'm gonna show off how I could just keep hitting him right now. But the second I don't, I'm not invincible anymore, he starts to attack. So you save quite a bit of time just getting hurt there.
Yeah, so right there, the skip was he could have just not fought the pirate and been able to just make it over there, but
With a damage boost from its like shots, they can like if you get hit, you have like weird physics that can like burst you back in the other direction. We'll actually be doing that in some later parts to go a little faster than we normally would. But here's the blue pirates. They are much faster than me, and they will squish me. But in the air, they don't squish you. If I hold the camera brake button right there, I face towards this. Otherwise, it faces behind me, and that's quite not optimal. So a lot of these camera angles in this game are a bit different at times, and they constantly change. So if I'm off screen here, I can actually hit that way early by jumping up where that camera changes there and make it over to here before the teensy does. And there we go. That's the bayou. We're gonna come back here actually to go to Walk of Life. Walk of Life is in here. But not yet.
love the dance. And once again, he needs to load up on lumps because the next level is actually where they're going to do their first check to see if you have 100 lumps. Should have, I imagine, the 120 range at this point. And this one's got not just one, but two really cool skips in it.
I just pressed the menu there because we have a trick called load warping, where if I'm not saving this whole run, I'm pressing no every time. But because of that, I can actually quit out of levels with and keep all my lums and items that I got there. So when we get the item from Jano that helps out Clark later on, we will quit out of it early. And we're also going to go back through Walk of Life, and we're going to quit out of Walk of Life early. But here we have another air swim.
Yeah. So he's going to be angling himself down in this corner, and then he's going to throw a shot that will actually push him through the wall.
This one's a bit tough, too, so. And it also, like, sometimes it just makes you jump instead.
A lot of the skips and clips in this game can be super finicky. So.
I'm going to quiet time. There we go.
Okay,
All right,
so
cool.
Here's the thing. The trick's actually not done yet. So that air meter going down, he's going to want to get this entire string of lumps and hit the load zone before that runs out. You can see he gets a big speed boost right there. He has to hold a certain angle on the controller when he comes out of that to get it. He's making his way around. Hopefully this is enough air.
All right, we're good, we're good, we're good.
Nice.
So this is our first sliding section. Well, second. The
Big slide.
Yeah, this is the real sliding. There's some lums on here I don't want to miss, and it's not quite easy to grab them while trying to go fast. Jumping in the air is faster than standing and sliding, but you don't have much movement, and when you initially land on the ground, it doesn't give you much control over your character. So,
Yeah, there's a lot of nuance to doing these well. To actually just jump and go fast and also
yep,
collect
there
all
you
the
go.
lumps,
I couldn't move to the right. It didn't let me. So I got to get 3 more lums later on. Actually, I could probably go to Walk of Life and grab extra. We only normally get 46. So here we do backwards long jumping to skip Axel. He only takes 1 hit to die. So this is only fast on the first cycle, but I think I could get it. It's pretty good. So the second I land on the ground, I just keep jumping backwards. And there we go.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't want to like, you can jump in the air and shoot out a lum to like regain a bit of control back and you wouldn't get knocked back as much. But I don't want to hit the icicle above me or I get teleported back and Axel dies.
He told me, just like Mario 64, this has a backwards long jump. I didn't believe him at first. I said, this is Menhir Hills. This level got absolutely destroyed. So you'll see it coming in.
This is my favorite character in the game. Say hello to the walking shell. It sounds like a horse. It's my favorite horse that I know anyway. I don't know many horses.
Let's say, is that what horses sound like to you? Okay, well that's...
Yeah.
There you go.
And they die pretty easily. I'm sorry.
Avoided a little trigger right there as well where Murphy, the little green frog thing, comes to talk to you. Just saves a few seconds.
So we have what in this game, PC specifically and N64 and Dreamcast have what is called a walking shell climb. So I'm going to be running back here, grabbing this lump, waiting for him. And this particular setup makes sure that he continuously walks into the wall and it flies up. And I can pass through this and skip the whole level.
He skipped the entire level jumping into the cutscene.
Yeah, that's where we initially talk to Clark, and he like needs help, because he ate too many pirates and he's got a bad tummy ache. He's got a bad tummy ache. So I got to help him out by going over to the Cave of Bad Dreams, getting Elixir of Life. This is the only stage where we're going to get all 50 lums. This is the only stage where we're going to leave. Oh, well, no, we're actually going to get all 50 lums to Walk of Life, too. But we're going to be leaving a different way, so we don't have to do the bonus game.
Yeah, it's only if you go through the exit will the game give you the option to go to the bonus level or not.
So this is Jano. He controls the Cave of Bad Dreams. If you go by the lore, he was the first Bad Dream Policus made up. The first one.
Wow. I didn't know this.
As opposed to all of this stuff. This game was quite creepy, actually, at times.
Oh, yeah, this game is terrifying.
So this level is also quite different. You might have, if you've actually seen Rayman speedruns before, there used to be a skip that we found accidentally by Darnock PL, the current world record holder. I actually just lost it last night. Where you would grab the skull platform that Jano spawns on the last 2 frames. It's quite finicky, actually, because the skull platforms disappear and they move, jiggle up and down, and sometimes they, like, knock you off while you're holding on to them. But now we don't do that, and instead we've replaced that frame-perfect trick with another frame-perfect trick called Void Skip.
It was an absolutely legendary find when he randomly hit in his run. Got world record by 1.5 minutes because of it. Actually finished the run.
Yeah, this game back then was so different. Like, we used to have, like, you had to, like, switch out the resolutions, and it would constantly switch out. Ooh, that guy almost grabbed me. If he grabs you, you die. You get Death Warp back to the green checkpoint.
So our first major skip of the level coming up right here. We're going to be skipping over having to collect some orbs and skip to the last part of the level. Going to first clear out these enemies and collect some along the way.
I'm trying not to do it because it's slow, but then they spawn like right here and I have no choice.
Yeah.
I have no choice.
So he's gonna try to clip into the wall right here.
There we go.
Nice
First
1.5 tries, yeah.
That skips all this, all that.
He's making a lot of these clips look really trivial. They're not, I promise you. Super finicky.
All right, so we skip a short cutscene here by holding the zoom button for like half a second. And then here's Jano. He's coming to eat us. But we don't care, because we just skipped this.
No, nice first try. Okay, so that effectively, yeah, go ahead. Yeah, you can clap, you can clap.
I don't know. Where's Jano, actually? I don't know where he is. Where is he? Have you seen Jano?
Not here.
I don't see him. So because he's not here and he's not chewing at my face, I'm going to random spot in the wall here.
Yeah.
And there's the ending over there.
We're just gonna float all the way.
And that's actually Jano down there. He's like shooting
You just
fire.
see the little flame balls down there.
Maybe if we have a chance, we actually... No, he's not throwing the skulls.
Also like the birds we can hear in the background.
Oh yeah, that's the bad ending section. When you grab the gold instead of the elixirs in this part, you'll turn fat and the end. You'll get a nice island up there. You can actually, if you do the normal Jano skip, you can fly over to the island. It's solid and there's a skybox like you can jump through.
Dude, you dropped all the way down and grabbed the ledge. You didn't flinch.
I was looking the other way. I didn't think that would happen.
Thank you for admitting to that.
All right, so we're coming back here to go to Walk of Life. It's just right on the left here.
Yeah, again, this is the level that very recently got added to the route just because so many areas have been cut. We needed 4650 lums somewhere in order to get to that 550. There's not a lot to note here. Rayman actually moves at 120% running speed. Different sort of physics here.
Yeah.
Other than that, yeah.
Yeah, we load warp out. There's nothing much to it. You can read donations right now.
Yeah.
But of course, we have $25 from Co155. Yo, Glackum. Best of luck on the run, mate.
Thanks.
And just as a quick update to that Mania Plus race incentive, we are now at less than 17,000 away, so let's make it happen, friends. We can do this.
Oh yeah, what's the incentive at? I have no idea.
Which incentive?
Sonic Mania, how close is it? What out of what?
13,309 out of 30,000.
You guys absolutely want to see that. I got to watch their practice race last night. It is insane, some of the stuff they can do there in Encore mode.
Most definitely. It is a spectacular run. And we have $25 from Perilous Peanut. Hey, Glack, Peanut here. Good luck on your run. Make the Rayman community proud. P.S. Rayman Legends when?
Yeah, that's a good question, Peanut. When is Rayman Legends, dude?
I don't
You're
know.
gonna run every Rayman game, right?
Yeah, I actually do plan on running Origins and Legends. I might go Origins first, though. I've been on this thing where, like, every time I, I go a year. Like, before my last AGDQ run, I didn't know this game at all. So I'm like, maybe after this? Maybe.
Ooh. Exciting me, all right. So normally he would quit out after that 46th lum if he had missed basically none up until now, but that missed 3 on the slide in Water and Ice. So here's where he's doing this little load trick.
Yeah, because I escaped the menu on Water and Ice earlier, that just brings you there. Otherwise, it would bring you back to the first level, and that's a pretty long walk back. There's also a Murphy that on the overworld that you kind of ignore when you jump into Fairy Glade really quickly, that we would otherwise have to talk to. We don't want to talk to Murphy.
Nice, skipped over it again.
Yeah. I think he spawns both times. It doesn't really
Yeah, I think he wait. If you skip him the first time, he's still queued up.
So, because of all the lums we grabbed earlier, we still are going to do the wall climb here. The previous route without Void Glitch, we had to do it at least once. We could just do this again.
So again, all this movement is very specific to get the walking shell in the right spot. Sorry, the horse.
You have to hold up there, too, or else you don't go through.
So now here's Clark. Here's who we healed with the Elixir of Life. I'm sure all this lore is making sense so far. Nice flick right there to get that clip, and then one more.
Okay, cool.
Cool. Nice
That
delay he
section
put on
always
there.
gets me, man. Always. Something always goes wrong with that. The camera is very finicky there. You don't have to necessarily grab the ledge, and he might. He's taking a while.
I was gonna say,
Yeah,
where is he?
he's here. Yeah, the camera can move around. It's very finicky, but it's all right. It's all right. We've been doing pretty good so far. Yeah.
I say nail a lot of the skips pretty much first try.
So here we have another walking shell. We're gonna grab him early. We're gonna go grab this cage over here while he's running around. These guys have cooldowns on you can't initially land on them or else they'll explode because they're just kind of attacking you. And then once they get tired, you can stand on them.
Scary final section right here. So he's trying to boost as much as he can, but the physics, if he bumps into one of these rocks, he's dead. So.
All right, good.
Nice
good.
first try. I know it looks trivial.
This game is way more precise than we give it credit for.
Just like its base game, that was no tricks or anything. Just actually boosting all the way through there is really tough. It's also a little minor thing he's doing out of almost every portal is that he's actually holding jump, and that boosts Rayman forward quite a bit.
That was the only portal where it's actually slower to do that.
Where actually you did, I know, I like how I pointed out on that one. Should have just done it for me, dude.
So this is the spider. It has 6 legs.
Oh,
if
is
he-
that how it works?
It's a very big spider, so I guess it's not a real spider. If I stop, for a short second, otherwise, if I don't stop there really quick, it actually walks into you sometimes, and then you get knocked off the spider web. Little known fact, it does actually come out of this pit and come over on the other side and attack you still. So don't wait around. So here we have a switch. We can't normally grab the switch until we kill a pirate over there. So we're gonna do a nice reflect. Nice.
Nice trick shot.
And that opens up Glowbox. He is our good friend. He will break the doors for us.
Some of them.
This is the only part in the level. There's actually a screenshot button in this game that lags the game. Fun fact, it gives you giant purple screenshots. There's nothing in the screenshots anymore. That helps us do this. Please grab the pole. Yeah, there we go.
Nice. Yeah. So what that does is normally what the game wants you to do is have Glowbox come over and do this big old dance like he was doing to make a plant to then fly up and shoot that.
That little green plant over there.
Yeah.
But we don't have to do that. We can hit the pole. You can still technically do it without the lagging, but it's actually so precise. And the camera does move a lot pretty fast, so it's much quicker to lag it.
Plus,
it's the only part in the game where we use it, so.
Plus, Glowbox doesn't stop nearly as much, which, as you can see, he waddles around for a while.
So this is another part where a pirate spawns, and we get hit, so we can keep shooting at him. You can see that it queues up shots. Like, they have to attack before it lets it get hit itself.
So we're gonna give Glax some quiet time where he needs an audio cue to completely skip this pirate fight.
Yeah, this laser door is very hard. I'm gonna jump and hover without holding forward when I hear it drop down and hit the ground once. Oh God. All right. There we go.
Very nice.
That's one of the hardest tricks in the game. And you see here, I shot him, that second shot didn't do anything. The first shot that I did, it shot, swung its hook, and then shot again, and then it gets hit by my shots.
So it's time for our next mundane-looking trick that's actually very precise. We need Glowbox to be able to go through this door.
Or, well, we did at one point in our lives. There we go.
Very nice.
So I jump up and down in that spot to desync the door so I can land on the ground because land physics are faster than being in the air there. And I went out that door to despawn the teensy so we don't have to do the dance. The rain dance.
As cool as it is.
Dun, 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 dun.
And for our next completely busted level, welcome to Whale Bay. I hope you guys didn't enjoy the first half of this level because we're about to swim through it.
This is the hardest air swim, in my opinion, to do quickly. Okay. Everything's going first try today.
So he clipped, but again, we have the same situation where that air meter is very limited. So he wants to make sure he gets a really good boost once he comes inbounds here. Needs to hit this load zone before that air runs out.
Ooh, that was a bad. Okay.
Oh my God. Oh. That was gross, dude.
If I hit any collision on the level, it just stops you in place too. So here we're gonna bottle rocket up. Boom. Hit this cage, 10 lums in it.
Good value.
Yeah, that's the most you can get out of a cage. Sometimes you only get one.
Yeah, so you can see him right here bobbing up and down sometimes to hit those surfaces.
That was Carmen down there. We're not saving him. There's no animals to be saved in this run.
And needs that because once again, we need to go hit that load zone way over there. This one is pretty sad because there's only so much you can do. Yeah, once again, he's barely going to be able to get there.
I'm actually constantly mashing the button. I want to go in a perfect diagonal because if I go too up or I go too down and it's slower. If you turn, it's slower. You want to be going mostly straight, but I also have to go down in that specific section, so. And yeah, once you hit the zone, there's no air meter anymore. All right, Carmen's still alive somehow. I don't know how.
She made it.
And she gives us nice air excrement that we need to live.
Dude, just call it what you call it. It's air fart.
Yeah.
That's what you called it the other day. Nah, I think air excrement. GDQ will be cooler with that. Call it a fart, dude. We all fart. Whales fart.
It's whale fart, dude. It is.
That's how you live
Whale
underwater.
Fart. All right, so we don't need any more whale fart, though. I'm not getting that.
Thank God.
I think I grabbed it anyway. I don't know.
I'm about to say, I think your hitbox.
And it's pushing me down. Carmen's just trying to slow me down right now.
Ooh, dude.
All right, we're good, we're good, we're good.
Need a little bit of farts of the non-whale variety.
Yeah, those are normal blue lums. They still give me air, though. They give me the less air. All right, so there's a cutscene right here that I jump around.
Yeah.
And jumping jumping up this pole is faster than grabbing the stuff on the left or just walking up it. There's a cage here. Hi, cage. Hello.
It's a little tricky getting around that.
If I do a very precise jump, I don't have to hover, because hovering's slow.
And then we're looking for a big
Bounce
flick right
on the
here.
side. And it grabs at the top. That's still fine.
Obviously, you would lose a ton of time if you missed.
Oh, I
that.
didn't actually, we totally forgot to say. I'm gonna be, at the end of this run, I'm not looking at my, my lum count the whole run until I get to the last cage door. And then after that, I won't look at it again. We're gonna be doing, for every lum over 550, I will donate $5.
Woo! That could be really bad.
The last level before the final boss is a bit, it's a sliding level, and it's hard to avoid lum.
There's only 94 lums in that level, and he doesn't need any of them, so it's whatever. So this normally right here is by far, see right there, he got to show you that holding jump flies you forward. This is supposed to be the biggest level in the entire game. 100% of this level must be like half an hour, like actually.
Oh no, if you look at Let's Plays on YouTube, they're all at least 30 minutes long to beat any version of this game level. We do it in 5 minutes. There's actually a skip here that Darnock found recently. I think it was Darnock? I don't know. Someone found it, and it skips you. Like, this level loops around, so you can actually damage boost off that pirate, but it's actually so, like, precise. And I've been practicing the void glitch so I can do the new route. I'm not going to be able to do it this run. It saves about a minute and a minute. Yeah, because you actually have to die to do it, because that purple lum that you spawn, there's a second one there. It respawns a lot higher than when it initially goes without dying. So here's our first plum. I love plums. It's my picture. It's my favorite. These things will wreck your day, but luckily they're actually quite helpful for speedrunning in this level. We're gonna make sure to. Hey, that's wrong.
Oh. We needed a mistake at some point, failing everything first try.
It's okay.
So you notice those little like fuzzy enemies that he's having to deal with right now. Very irritating on the ears, but very good for skips. So
Yeah, we're gonna have to keep them around a little while longer. If we had been dealing with like a month ago, you would have to hear it in the second level too. I actually need to see the plum physically like grow, because it has to be on screen. A lot of cages and switches in this game are required to be on screen, so you can interact with them at all. That was Murphy.
So the whole gang's here, and they are your posse.
I don't want to look this way. There we go. So we need these fuzzies to damage. There is a very lengthy mini boss here of Mini Jano. He hides from you, and it's very hard to charge up your fist. We actually haven't seen the charge up fist yet, but you can charge your fist and kill these, but it has like such an extra amount of health. I'd rather just damage boost up here. There we go.
Very nice.
If you have less than 5 fuzzies there, the chances of them like moving around are randomly, you have a very low chance of actually getting hit by them that high up to actually make the trick.
I like how they still want to come on the journey with you.
Yeah, some of them die faster than others. So here we have another plum, and it's actually quite a good plum. I'm gonna think right here. I'm gonna just run here and pass through this. But wait, you have to do it twice because this loads a cutscene. So we have to do it again. Wait. Doki Doki Panic. Just do it again. There we go.
Nice.
Oh, and we had a nice panorama there for a moment there. I accidentally used the cutscene. I wanted to look at it a little longer. This level's huge. It's a huge level.
You can tell right here. Absolutely massive level.
But we're going to the last part of it right now, the sliding section. This is the longest level in the game. Oh wait, I wasn't looking.
Yeah,
I wasn't looking.
I didn't see it either.
We get like, where's this button? We only get 3 lums here. We only get 3 lums in this whole level.
Out of 50.
Oh, okay, we're good, we're good, we're good.
So again, this is the final, like, real chunk of this level is this sliding section right before the boss. The boss.
Okay, okay.
You physically, like, leaned with it.
Gotta steer it.
Coming to Wii Virtual Console. It's coming back just for this. So right here you see this blue orb right here. There's actually a yellow and a blue orb pedestal. The yellow orb, you have to go through this
That's the yellow
entire
orb over there.
escort section. Thank you for your camera work, for the commentary. That allows you to go to that slide area, which was why we had to like clip out of bounds and do that plum clip twice. So. And now normally they want you to get on top of all these platforms to jump on top of this very threatening boss, Umber.
Oh, he's so hard.
GG boss.
There's a very this cutscene you can't move around right now, but it just kind of lets go. It's hard to tell, but right when the camera opens up here, you have to jump off it before it falls in the lava.
And you have defeated Umber, the great boss.
Defeated the level. This level was so much harder like a month ago or 2. It's crazy.
All right, so 2 masks down out of the 4.
That's Polkis, by the way. If the guy with the giant arms in the cutscene, he created us. Except for Rayman, apparently.
Sorry you guys are having to miss all this lore. I believe this is the final air swim of the run. Yep. So we got that door you can see in kind of the center part of the screen. They normally, for this level, want you to go around and hit these 4 switches denoted by the bottom right corner on the UI. Yeah, we're not going to do that.
That was for Cliffy, if he saw that.
Yo, Cliffy's here, my boy.
There we go. Quick. We still got a little bit to go. This isn't as precise, but got to make sure that I don't mess up the ending because the camera can get me not able to move around. We get the 2 lums here that are like just stationed here. Normally you'd go through a whole section and then you'd get those lums, but if I air swim, I can just go around and hit that end trigger there.
Yeah, very clearly.
And then now we have this barrel that shoots, that like farts? I don't know.
Everything's got to be farts with you.
You're the one who wanted
Admittingly,
to farts.
yeah. You're the one who brought it up first. I'm just using your lore, dude.
Whatever. So there's a switch right here that is very particular about where you are, like your body is. If you're not in the right spot, it doesn't hit it like there. You don't usually if you grab that 3rd lum there.
Yo, nice backup actually.
Yeah. If you grab that 3rd lum, the signs are you usually aren't gonna hit that switch. It doesn't matter if it's on screen, it has to auto-target it properly. So this barrel normally, I grabbed it. It's pretty far away from the barrel. Sometimes you're able to like hold diagonal right there and you'll avoid grabbing it that far back, but sometimes this door can just explode. Like you just get exploded by the door. The guy didn't die.
I was about to say, yeah, normally you want to kill that pirate right there. Might be keeping that camera a little wonky as well.
Hey, what are you doing, buddy? Oh, it's dead. All right, let's do this again.
You know what? He deserves to be gone. Yeah.
Right here, slightly faster.
Go for the pirate.
The quiet one. All right. This is a good time for donations. Do we meet the incentive for the precipice? Singing?
Oh, you absolutely hit that one.
Oh, God.
Did we do it?
All right, I'm getting my phone
Oh,
out.
did we do it? Oh, frick.
And-
Missed a lum.
Speaking of that, we actually have $50 from Minecraft is Best. Good luck, Glackum. Just remember, the best way to spread AGDQ cheer is to sing out loud for all to hear.
Oh, no. We got this, Spike. We got this.
All right, so Glack asked me like a year and a half ago, he was like, hey, if I ever do Rayman 2 at a marathon, would you sing The Precipice with me? I was like, what? But yeah, I just make up lyrics all the time. I said, okay, so we made this like an hour ago. So.
Crap. All right.
All right, let's see how well I can hear it. Glackum, come on, Glackum now. Must stay on this sick pace. Come on, Glackum, do not choke. Come on, Glackum, jump.
I jumped.
If you die, that sure would suck. Come on, Glackum, run and jump. Cannonballs and pirate scumbags. They are doing all they can to kill your run. The lyrics might be off because he took a death. I will just continue reading from right there. Do not fall, that would suck, we would make fun of you. Twitch chat would sure laugh, they would make fun of you. Make those cannons eat your dust. Run and jump across those planks. You platforming god. Come on, Glack, run fast. Come on, Glack, jump high. Come on, Glack, swing far. Do not fall in the pit. Please consider donating. This is filler if he is slow. Ha, 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 ha. The cage with your gold fist. Make those pirates frustrated. Let them know who is the boss. Punch them in the face with your fist. There goes Glack, showing off his skills. Skipping bosses, clipping walls, and swimming through the air. Now, yay. Now Glackum's part.
Thank you, Spike. You are a really good friend. Making sure to jump up on the cardboard tower. Gotta make sure I don't make your chat really laugh at me. All the trampolines, they are really high.
That's a skip.
Gotta make sure to free all the slaves in the ship. Barrels fall down the bridge and I jump over them. Climbing up the ladder and grabbing all the lums. Hitting the cage and climbing once again.
That's a gold fist.
Random lum that could suddenly zip up there. Didn't zip. And there is a pirate up here. He's shooting at me from the walls. Hey,
gold fist
the
makes you
fist.
stronger.
There we go.
Yeah.
It's quiet now. Quiet time.
This is a, yeah,
Very well done. Very well done.
No.
Oh, there's more.
Oh, amazing.
All right. We'll make sure to make games done quick. Super happy with my run. Jumping up and down now. I will make sure this is all great. Speed running games really fast. Make sure world record happens right now. Rayman 2, the great escape. I made all these lyrics this morning, and I don't remember a single one of them. I'm sure it. This was really fun. I hoped you enjoyed my little song with Spike.
Yay, that is it.
That's it.
Reminder, I had a script.
I have a
He did it all by memory.
And
Why
you'll be glad
running
to
a
know that
game?
Twitch chat
I didn't-
loved it.
God, I want to thank you for jumping in a pit immediately. It's kind of impressive just like how massive this place is, this area is flying through, but it's nothing. Just a lot of floating right here. This is actually a great time for like 2 donations.
And 2 I can give you. You have $10 from Rayman. First donation, and I just had to do it during my favorite series, Rayman. Huge thanks to Glackum for bringing us some sweet Rayman representation. And $25 from Ziggy. Hi, Glackum. Rayman is for nerds.
He's not wrong.
I think we proved him
I can't
very
see.
right. I was about to say the camera got stuck. So we glossed over because we might have been singing or something, but these gold fists that you see, after he takes 3 hits, they're completely gone. So he wants to hold on to them as long as possible to not get owned by that cannonball right there. Because you got a super pirate coming up right here you got to fight. Gonna try to get one fully charged shot on him, which with this gold fist is very powerful. Locking on with Z targeting.
I missed.
Ooh.
Okay. Hi there.
So you're gonna get a regular hit. He can also get damaged by the cannonballs that come down, actually. You saw him get hit once there. Gonna need 2 more shots, though.
The gold fist normal shots do 3 times the amount of damage as a normal, but the charge shot only does 6 times. So it like doubles the damage for the charge shot, but triple, hello? Targeting? Ooh. I still have my gold fist, so that's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, thankfully losing it after this isn't a big deal. You'll get another one later on. Oh my God, what a god. Yeah, bait him, idiot. Yeah, in the face, let's go.
All right. So the next level is the top of the world.
Top of the world, yep.
Yeah, it's a
Oh,
vertigo warning. Vertigo warning. This level is a bit topsy-turvy, 360. So it's also, I need like 49 lums on this. It's an auto-scroll. Good time for donations still.
Yep.
Well, certainly. We have $50 from Level Up Carl. Love Rayman 2. Weirdly dark for a sequel to Rayman. Putting this towards Sonic Mania Plus because you can never have too much Sonic at a GDQ. In fact, a quick update to that, we are now at less than 15,500 to go, so we're moving forward. Let's keep that going.
Let's go, guys. Definitely want to see that Sonic Mania 3-way race.
We have $25 from Seikun. The Funhouse is rooting for you, Glackum. Knock 'em dead.
Always fun at the Funhouse.
We have $120 from Anonymous. Rayman 2 is, no joke, my favorite game from my childhood. Always awesome to see how fast the run has gotten over the years.
Runs so much better now. So much better.
Have $25 from Magic Enforcer. Glad to see the months of hard work paying off, Glackum. The hype is real, and Venk's Discord is blowing up, cheering you on. Remember to always get good, man.
I got so many first try tricks this run, I don't care what happens anymore.
But you died in the precipice. It's all right, I love
you
improv.
said it was okay.
I had some backup lyrics ready to go.
All right, so this is the one level where if you haven't seen the thinking button yet, you're gonna see it now.
Yeah, we actually used it for the plum clips earlier.
Hey,
but-
give me the good
Oh,
attack.
I didn't know you
Normally,
could do that.
yeah, it can do that. It's random. It's very rare too, but normally it does this electrocution attack that will go like it's unavoidable unless you're like behind a wall or something. Just kind of comes out and it electrocutes you for like 3 whole seconds. It's very slow. So we use a different button. But first, we're coming over here, jumping a little bit forward to spawn a platform on the left. You can't quite see it yet, but we're gotta grab a lum and we have to sneak past this very mean barrel pirate who can and will destroy my face and my barrel, which I need. I need my barrel.
Needs pretty clean movement here to bait that enemy away from him, to not trigger him, and then catch this cycle. So saving a lot of time because these are probably like 20-second cycles, I would guess.
I think it's longer than 20. I think it's more like 30 or 40.
Oh, those are long.
If it's like over there walking back. But anyway, here's a nice bandage. There's a teensy in there, and we die, and it despawns, and now we just go to the end.
Yeah, it already counts them as being at the end of the level and having already done his little jig.
Here we go. Thinking.
Yeah, so normally you have to go through like a long, like 2+ second animation every time. But because he presses the think button, which I never knew that was an option, you can just not have to see that.
Oh, I didn't see him doing anything.
See, giving out the crowd the example.
And just go to the end. There's a portal out. the end of the top of the
All
world.
right, nice job. And also having a lot of lums at the end of everything you need.
Yeah, I'm not looking, but I think we're good on lums. I'll look when we get to the like Iron Mountains. It's like the last world right before we get. That's the last lum door is 550. This is Sanctuary. This isn't the one where we get the third lum door. The next level beneath the Sanctuary of Rock and Lava is where we get the third lum door with the third mask. If you know the lore behind the masks. Anyway, so this guy just kind of like stares at you from the distance.
Never come back to my house.
And these are zombie chickens.
Pretty standard.
I can't tell they're zombie chickens, but it's what they're called. And they steal. If you've listened to the Rayman origins lore, apparently they're the reasons why Rayman doesn't have limbs.
What, really?
They stole all the lums.
Rude.
Rude. Yeah. So there's a barrel here that we can jump on early, and we can. This saves like less than a second, and it could lose me a bunch of time. But yeah, there we go.
On first try, so it's whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Swag. And then we have, if you've noticed, there's a lot of ricocheting and auto-targeting in this game. So here, we have this nice rock turtle friend. We can throw a lum on the wall here, and it hits a lum back there.
Nice.
A cage. Auto-targeting that cage that's below the bridge. Saves a little bit of time, because the lums you can't, a lot of lums you can't grab while you're waiting for them to move into the place that they're supposed to be. And we grab another gold fist here. Insta-kill this guy. Yeah. Instantly. Grab another safety lum here.
And then this trick, this shot is impossible. I just want y'all to know that. Oh, you monster.
One of them had to hit. All right, so next, this is where we're going to finally see Void Glitch, like, full-blown. With Jana, you saw it for like less than a second. Here, that door right there, we're gonna pass through it if we can get it. Nope. This could take a while, by the way. I got a first try earlier, but it's not easy.
Trying to press pause on a very specific frame right here.
This saves a whole section on the left. There's a purple platform over there that takes a really long time, and it goes down the pit here. The pit right there, right in front of me. There we go.
Okay.
All right, so then I hold strafe, walk back for about 3 seconds, and think. And here I am on the other side of the door, and right to the end. All this is auto-scroll. All of it. And we deal with none of it. Saves like, I don't know if it's a minute or two. I don't remember what it was, but we go over the end trigger now. That's a really hard trick, by the way. I'm pretty happy that I got it before I died. Game over.
Thankfully, the way like game overs will work, at that point, he would have actually spawned right back there, but he would have had to watch a whole extra animation. So now we just go right over here and hit this load zone.
Grab a... Okay.
Didn't need it. Because he is low on health, he's gonna have to handle this room a little bit differently.
I don't know if I have enough to use the fire here.
Yeah.
I do. Okay.
Because the lava fall right there does a ton of health, actually.
It's like more than anything else that doesn't insta-kill you.
Yeah.
Actually, the only thing that in the game that insta-kills you is when the pirate drills back up above you.
Mm-hmm. See some of those later.
I really don't want to die. Don't want to die?
I was about to say.
Yeah. I'm glad that they're all gone anyway. They're really annoying noises. They make a lot of noise, those things. And now we get our health back.
Yeah. Conveniently, every 10 cages you break open, you'll get your max health extended. And right here, this looks weird that he's doing this. He's actually skipping random text. Rayman will specifically stop on that platform and go, yeah! I don't know why he's more excited to hit that one than any of the other platforms, but that's why he jumped around that trigger.
This one comes out real quick, but it's super easy.
It is.
So sometimes the cameras, like early on, you can hit things early. Like you're supposed to ricochet it off the piece right there. a spiral door piece, but you don't have to do that if you just shoot forward and jump up like really early on in the room.
And here's where the game checks for the 475 mark. Yeah, it needs to get to 550 total, and Glackum is committed to paying an extra $5 to charity for every extra lum he has. Does not know how many he has right now, though. Little gimmick right here for this stage, we actually can gain height. Normally you just float down with your hair, with your hover. But here you actually can gain height based on your pressure sensitivity on the button.
Yeah, there's not much to this part, so this is a good time for donations.
I can do that. We have $50 from Gilrena. Greetings from Poland. Rayman 2 was my favorite game from my childhood, and seeing it run at AGDQ makes my day. Good luck to the runner, and all the best to everyone involved in this wonderful event. And brace yourselves, we have $500 from Simca, who says,
Nice.
Rayman was my first video game, and when Rayman 2 came out, I played it to death. As a kid, I was so bad at it that it took me the better part of a year to finally beat the game, but I loved how much variety and character there was in it, and I'm glad to see it run at AGDQ.
So Jabem, how are you liking what you're seeing, man?
I feel like I'm such a chump now, the way I played it.
Nah, you did great, man. Don't worry.
Yeah, did you do any of the clips?
No, no clips.
Oh, next playthrough, though.
Next time, yeah.
No reference, no tutorial.
He knows where they all are now.
They all look easy.
Yeah, they're super easy.
Yeah,
He's got a lot of them first try.
if
Yeah.
you can do it, I can do it.
Right.
Anything you can do, I can do better. Ba-da-da.
You got a whole soundtrack by the end of this run.
People ask me, when am I gonna make my album? I don't know.
When are you going to pay him?
All right, so I get hit there on purpose. I can't cancel out the hover there, so I have to like get hit by one of those fuzzies. Surprisingly, those fuzzies are really helpful for us for all the noise they make. This part here, you actually have like some sort of control over whether or not you're going faster or slower. So the music starts to go a little faster too.
Real banger.
But sometimes the death planes are a little bit lower and higher than they look. The depth perception in this game is, you know, oh, that's a good sound. So this is usually the point where I would look at how many lums I have.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm not gonna look. In fact, I'm gonna grab an extra 10 lum here just in case. Hey,
Man.
that almost missed.
Would have maybe saved you $50.
Hey, there we go. Surprisingly enough, that's like 20 seconds to just go over there and grab a bunch of cake. Like, there are some really long lums in this game. They only give you like a couple. And then there's just another 10. Here. Now we have the pouch. We got the juice room, the orange juice room. A lot of orange juice. But so there's like these stalagmites on the top of the, like much like Axel that we skipped over. But this time he throws stuff at you. The camera angle's really not helpful, and he's shooting stuff behind me. So I just hit these stalagmites. If I actually go too fast, it'll hit, the stalagmite will fall and it won't hit him. He'll be too far behind. But other than that, there's not much to this. This is a good time for donations still.
All right. Well, we have a $100 donation from Devin D216. Spike, Glackum, that song was incredible. It belongs on the Best of GDQ album.
We're going to have one of those?
Apparently. And also,
I'm
actually,
sure we made enough for one. Sorry.
no worries, no worries. We have a quick update actually on that Mania Plus incentive. We are now at less than 14,000 to go on it. Y'all have really been getting that going. I love to see it. And we have $10 from Avaniel. Shout out to the crowd for clapping on the backbeat. Rayman 2 is still my favorite Rayman, and it's great to see it at AGDQ. Good luck with the rest of the run.
Yeah, Rayman 2 is a real good game. I might be a little bit partial to Rayman 1. It goes like in order for me. 1, 2, 3, Origins, Legends, but they're all like my favorite games ever. It doesn't really matter at the end of the day. I enjoy them all very much. And skipping all of the cutscenes.
I'm so glad that we're getting to finally showcase this game again because it was just a little too long with those extra 30 minutes of cutscenes. This helped the pacing of it so much. So this is the final level that he can use to get to that 550 lums.
Yeah, the lum door in Rock and Lava, you get like 50 there, and then this one has 50, and then you immediately need to go to a door again. The difference between like getting like the first 3 masks and then the last mask. Oh, hi, spider.
6 legs. What a mutant.
They actually purposely get hit by him here, because for whatever reason, I don't know if it's like, it's so much easier to, like there's a switch down there. It's so much easier to grab if you just like get hit by the spider here. You have to wait there for a short moment, or else even if it's on screen, it won't trigger. It's much faster than going down there, where there's another spider down there too.
Don't want to see that.
All right, so there's two paths I could go right now. There's one on the left and one on the right. I'm gonna go on the right path. Piranha, skeleton hands, pirate.
This game has everything.
It has zombie chickens, robot ninja pirates, zombie like robot chickens. Oh, we don't want to get the green lum on the left. Slow. We're gonna skip the left path. Really, it's not that bad. I haven't actually explained this mechanic, but there are hard taps and soft taps when you're at the peak of your jump and you're hovering. The soft tap will give you a very slow peak. Like you'll be in the air a little bit longer at your peak. And if I do a hard tap, so I just do a hard tap here, I skip over that. I don't even know what you would call these. Like I always think of them as like bottle cap cans.
Sure.
Like cans, and they have oil in them. I don't know. The 1000th lum is on the left here. By the way, there is 1000th lum. It's a open secret. It's folded behind a very nondescript wall. Mm-hmm. In 100%, there's actually a couple more glitches that we do because of all the skips. There's a glitch called the infinite barrel glitch, and you take damage, and you kind of like glide with nothing in your hands. You're like flying in your hands. There's no barrel, and the physics are awful. But it's pretty cool. We don't do that, unfortunately, in any percent. There's no reason to. I think I forgot to hit this boy. It's okay. We don't need him.
He's not very smart. This is probably another decent place to go ahead and actually read some donations.
Certainly. We have, hey, you might remember these guys, Rayman speedrunning community, $151.75.
Wow.
Nice.
They're back.
They
Just
say,
like Roger.
hi, Glackum. Amazing job on the run so far. Keep it up. Looks like Darnock has to fear for his world record. Greetings again from the Rayman speedrunning Discord and our friends at the Tonic Trouble community.
Yeah, the 135 estimate might have been a bit too much.
We're like 2 hours behind schedule, so that's fine.
We've saved a lot of time since I actually submitted it, so it makes sense. But it's been going surprisingly well. I'm pretty good with this right now.
So this is the final part of the level. This is generally where you're like, oh, I wonder how many lums I have. So you'll sometimes jump and pick up a couple of these last singles right here.
I'm actually gonna look at it like right after we get to Iron Mountains, just so we like know, and then we can start counting.
I'm pretty sure you're good on 550.
We should all count, man.
Oh, we'll let you know.
Yeah.
We're gonna hold you to it.
See, the
You're
new
gonna
lum
fund
route
the
is
rest
very.
of Sonic Mania by yourself.
Yeah. Oh God. The new lum route is a bit. I'm still like getting used to it because it's new. It's only been a month, and December was pretty hard on me with time to practice. But I'm pretty confident that we're pretty high on lum count right now. This pirate here is throwing barrels at us. He only takes 1 hit. There is another strat where you can just look like all the way at the beginning. If I started like looking down like this at the ground, like a
Like golden eye?
Like an ostrich?
No.
Yeah, like an ostrich. That's what I was thinking.
There you go.
The pirate doesn't spawn. Also, please. Okay, good.
You got the checkpoint, lums, so we'll still go right there.
I knew the second I jumped it was over, but I was hoping for that green lum. So this is the last 10 lum cage. This is the last lums we need technically in the route anyway. I gotta make sure not to get hit by this guy. He instant kills me.
With his claw specifically. So you could get shot by him.
I don't know why the music's missing, but that's okay. if I shoot at him, he starts to use his like regular shot attack, and then I won't get killed, so it's not a big deal. That was actually really scary, so I'm happy that worked out. The hook has a much longer range than it looks. So this is Clark. We skipped the cutscene, and because the cutscene skips, we're a little bit further back, so it changes the route a little bit more than normal, but it's really fast anyway. So we let him slap me, or try to anyway. Shoot all of them, and miss. What happened? It's okay.
All right, so we're going to try to get him in basically what is a 2-cycle right here. These shots will only stay on for a little while. Unfortunately, we need fully charged shots.
Yeah, this is going to work, I think.
Oh, we can maybe still get the late 1-cycle.
No. Oh, not close enough. Okay.
There you go.
There we go. Good enough.
Like the 1.3 cycle. Yeah, with 2 fully charged shots, you can get them just trip once each way. But you're under a limited amount of time. You can easily lose a lot of time there because one will be turning off as you're turning one back on. So you kind of try to get them all cleanly in 1 cycle to go. So here's where they're checking to see if you have 550 lums or not. So we'll see already how much money you owe. He's got 2 levels left.
All right, here we go. Let's see. We're at 15.
553.
We're 15 right now. This level doesn't have much in the way of lums that we're going to be... Oh, well, actually, right here is a bunch of lums in the circle.
He's got to dodge them while hitting these switches off screen, which is not trivial to do either.
The one on the left doesn't... I don't know if it's PC or what, but it does not function properly. I'm going to grab this green lum. It didn't... it worked, please. Oh, God. We're good.
Did you hit either of them?
I hit one of them.
So we talked a little bit about these drill pirates. They will one-shot you if they drill up from underneath you. So you want to dodge that at all costs, including this one right here. Whee! You will die there every time you first play this.
Yeah, they move around a lot, too.
You died there, right?
Yep.
See? Confirmation.
And this one's throwing barrels at me. This one drills. And he's going to jump up here with me. Hey there, buddy. Want to calm down for a moment? And hitting that switch, it's pretty hard to avoid getting hit in that section. But as long as I have one of my fists by the end, by the 3rd screen of Prison Ship, which is after this level, I will be good on dealing with the ninja robot pirates.
I love
The only unique one in the game. The other ninja pirate... Oh, crap.
Buy $15. But hello, PCF. You're welcome.
There's only one unique ninja pirate in the game that does anything other that different from a normal red robot pirate. The other versions of this game have different kinds of pirates. A lot of the pirates in the PC and N64 versions are just either red or purple. In other versions, there's like brown ones, and then, oh, quick selfie.
Oh. Oh, the other way, dude. It's got you and me and half of each of your faces.
Now we got selfie percent.
So this normally, like this whole arena this guy's jumping outside of, you have to like run around and hit all these switches and everything.
This is the only robot chicken. He's pretty big, actually.
What's up, Robot Chicken? Instead, after we go through this little inside section, we're gonna try to go for this really, really cool skip.
Yeah, so this requires a very soft tap, and I gotta be at the peak, please, please, please. Okay, cool.
All right, nice.
That was really hard. I'm scared.
Okay, so right here, here's the big one. So you're gonna get on this walking shell, and he's gonna run up, try to manipulate him jumping off this slope, push to the right, and then move back to the left, just to catch the side of this wall to get on the outside. Now he has to successfully land himself on the ground. Nice, turn himself around.
This guy's the Terminator over here, by the way. This guy moves so
easily
fast.
step on you. Just gotta make a couple more jumps, and
There we go.
nice. If you try to just like jump off that slope and then go immediately to the wall, it doesn't work. You somehow have to like flip the physics to the right and then curve back to the left.
Yeah, the plum physics are not the plum. The walking shell physics are gnarly, dude.
I was like,
They're
that was a weird look.
crazy.
Yeah.
I might be a bit too invested in plums. This part here, what's gonna be coming up is we're gonna be taking hold of a pirate ship to help out Glowbox, who we saw in the canopies, wife. And they have a lot of babies.
Like literally 400 children. So they're in these 4 different mines we have to go around. We do have this health. We don't want to take too much damage throughout the course of this. We won't lose gold fist if we take damage.
But yeah, this is 3 minutes of this, so this is a good time for donation.
Enjoy.
Oh, I plan on it. We have $50 from Cliffy. Great job on the run, Glackum. You've got a solid couch behind you. Can we expect a little more Jaku on the next album?
No.
Aw, I was so hopeful.
I'll do the third one.
Heard it here first, folks. We have $25 from Meowki. Sup, GDQ? Rayman has been a huge influence on my life as an illustrator and writer. My mother bought me a copy of Rayman 2 for the N64, and I loved it right to the 1000th lum. Best of luck to Glackum on his run, and sorry for never speaking up in your chat, but I love what you and the savvy peeps at GDQ do.
Thanks, man.
Donation.
Really appreciate it.
Donation, that's announcer's choice. My choice being that Sonic Mania Plus run, which is now still a bit under 14,000 to go. We have $25 from The Dude Abides. Rayman 2 is such a great game with awesome music design and such a special sense of atmosphere overall. Looking forward to seeing it get completely destroyed. Good luck to Glackum. Go fast.
Thanks, man.
We have $5 from Super 2U. Good luck with the run, Glackum. You're doing great, but I need your help. What's the best addition to the Rayman franchise? I'll give you a hint. They have long bunny ears and make gibberish noises. $25 if Glackum can name them.
That is a take.
Rabbids.
I could feel the happiness in your voice from here. Have $30 from Major B. Rayman and his games were and still are a favorite of mine, and I'm so excited to see Rayman 2 at GDQ beaten more thoroughly than my childhood self could ever imagine, save the teensies and the frames, and defeat cancer.
Thanks, man. Thank you.
Have $250 from Anonymous, simply saying, thank you, Spike and Glackum, for the wonderful singing. It put a huge smile on my face.
All right, so we're coming up on the last Pirates saving mine. I am not professing to have a license in boat riding of any sort. If you do this with your own boat in real life, I am not responsible for it crashing and burning. There's a dead end right there.
Yeah, we could take this nice long turn, but Glackum didn't pass driving school.
I
Boating school.
gotta go fast. Gotta go fast. So there's still a little bit more left to go. Oh my God, I'm gonna die.
So this would be only a 3-minute time loss, so just throwing that out there.
Hope we have more donations
Ooh,
then.
baby.
Oh no, don't have to worry about that one.
Oh, sorry.
right.
Oh, no, we have no more donations.
Oh, no.
So we're gonna write another song real quick.
Oh God.
Oh man. We have $500 from Raydan.
Woo! Oh man.
I've been waiting for a Rayman run for years. So glad it's happening now and so pleased I could donate during it.
You should watch the Rayman 1 run from last year. I did the best Mr. Dark I ever did in there.
It's like 4 frame perfects you got or something.
Oh, that was, yeah.
It was pretty whatever.
Yeah, sure.
Super easy, barely an
All right, so
inconvenience.
this is the end of Rayman 2's pirate ship riding session. Driving school for pirates. We are moving on to the prison ship.
Ooh, good luck.
How many did I have? How many did I get from the last level? How many do we have right now?
We'll find out.
All right, so we have $30 right now, 94 in this level, and this is all sliding and craziness, so the chances of me being able to avoid them all deftly is very low.
So you're gonna see him throwing a bunch of extra jumps, not necessarily because they're faster, although they are, but mainly to save money. which makes it really hard to control.
Very hard to control. When I land on the ground, I have a very large propensity to just randomly get propelled to the left and right and stuff.
All right, so this is definitely the deadliest section of the pirate ship. Here is the second section. There's a lot of lums, a lot of money lost. But no, other than that, potential for missing some of these door switches. Yeah, keep them coming. Count it up for us, guys. You gotta hit this switch first, and then there's a big spot there. And this whole section has no checkpoints. Easily, you can be on like record pace or PB pace and lose it right here, just because of the physics you have to deal with. Oh, it doesn't want to hit the switch. Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
We did it.
Oh, first try is really, really good. And he kept his 2 gold fists up to here, which is great because of this pirate fight he's got. Final pirate fight he has to deal with.
All right. So there's a lum when I fall down here. It's fast though, so. Oh crap! There goes my gold fist. It's okay. This is the only pirate that like does anything other than walk around and hook you.
And that's Z targeting helping us out a lot right here.
Yay!
Oh.
If you actually grab the ledge platform there and then let go of it, you'll actually into the lava. I was a little bit too far forward. So here's our last, well, actually, no. This is the second, the first flying horse.
I'm sorry I've been calling them shells the whole time, I bet.
Oh. It's okay.
Nice to zone out and just drop $10 on the ground. All right, so again, this part isn't like too bad casually. It's more so when you have to dodge a bunch of lums, where this part gets a lot scarier. Oh, the madman, the legend. I think we should count the reds.
Oh, that. All right, it's a little moment of silence here. Just, there's instant moving lasers here. As long as you're moving, they will not hit you. That was the secret for anyone who may have spent forever on that. You just gotta keep moving.
Ooh, that's a $5.
No!
Oh, that was $25. That was a $25.
Oh, and I saved. It's okay. There's no reason to do load warps anymore anyway. Or there's no lums here, that's it. How many did we get? 73, so we had $23, so that's 115?
20, yep, that's $115 for charity, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so the final boss has 2 phases here. This first one, you want to try to guide the shots to where it goes right there, right in his midsection. If it's a little to the left, a little to the right, he dodges it.
This level before we had the cutscene skips was 4 minutes and 30-ish seconds long. This is 1:30.
Yeah, a lot of cutscenes dumped on you here at the end.
All right, so it's random whether or not this orb spawns on the left, this side or the other side. So we shoot him when he's down, you know, add salt on the wounds. And we just fly into the ceiling holding the shoot and some other button I can't remember. And we just, what is this mysterious place?
It's just this secret little area they let you into.
I wonder what it does. So it gives me infinite ability to just constantly shoot these out. It's just, there's just an Easter egg up here, and it trivializes the fight for sure.
So time's coming up as soon as this health is gone. One more drop.
And time.
Woo! Great time.
What?
1:21:17. That is a great time.
Pretty happy.
Yeah.
That's great.
Your record is not record anymore. Your PB is like
a 1:20:10.
Yeah, so just a minute over PB. In a game that inconsistent with all those tricks and everything you
Yeah,
had to do.
a lot of the clips are also like kind of frame dependent, so you gotta like hope a little bit. There's a lot going into it, but like something like Fairy Glade 1 is just like, do I get it or do I not?
Right.
And sometimes it'll knock you into the water, and then you're not above the water. It is what it is, but now Rayman's dead.
Oh,
That's a morbid ending.
I didn't know this is where the timeline, it's the end of the timeline.
Everyone's sad, even the walking shells are sad.
The horse. You've called it a horse.
I'm just a shoe. Just one shoe. One shoe man.
One of the 400 children got to come along to the funeral.
It's their favorite.
But yeah, that was great.
But do you want to know the lore?
There's a snake in that boot.
I like how we skip the cutscenes so there's no context to this.
He's alive, man. It's great. I'm so happy I got to do this. This went way better than I thought it would. It
Yeah.
always goes so much better than I think it would. But shout outs to my couch, Jaku, Jabem. I'm sure you had a lot of fun.
Yeah,
with
I'm a little angry about some of the things that you wouldn't tell me.
like the final boss.
Yeah, that last boss becomes pretty trivial. We don't have to get ammo every 2 shots.
Yeah, we kind of glossed over it. You constantly have to go and get new ammo up and down those ramps.
Yeah.
You just go through that little secret area.
The
which
lava
takes
even
some
rises,
time.
and there's homing shots that never go away. It's crazy how much. But thank you all for letting me do this. Thank you all so much.
Great
guys.
run, buddy. 2 years in a row, Glackum killing it on the Rayman stage. So
Yeah, we have a Rayman speedrunning Discord. If you ever need that and to wanna like interested in playing this, I got setups for helping you do it on PC. You can always contact me on twitch.tv/Glackum. Twitter, it's Glackum1. I'm always around, you know? It's great. I love this game, and I love you guys. Thank you very much.
Woo!
Thank you so much, Glackum, or perhaps maybe I should say thank you so much, Glackum, for the awesome run. All right, now while we get ready for Bastion coming up, how about we jump right back into some of y'all's donations. Dila Lama donates $500. Saying, after not playing Rayman since my childhood, this run is giving me huge amounts of nostalgia. That simply had to make me donate. Oh, buddy, I hope you're all sitting down for this one because we have a $1,000 donation. Coming to us from Mari190 saying, Sonic Mania is too good to be missed out on. So excited for this race and good luck to all the runners today. And on that note, y'all have been definitely pushing this one forward. Sonic Mania Plus is now at less than 13,500 to go. We're at 16,580 of 30,000, so let's make that one happen. Oh, and here's a good one. We have $135 from Madman1502. As promised, $135 to match Glackum's Lums. Thanks a lot, Glackum. Donations going towards Sonic Mania. Alrighty, friends, stick around. We will be back in just 1 minute. By which I mean I'm going to squeeze in one more donation because gotta do this fast as well. It's required by law. We have $115 from Fusro Doc 204, keeping my promise to match Glackum's donation. Wished he would have missed that last $25, but happy to donate to such a great cause. I think we can get a couple more in here. $10 from Magic Enforcer. Man, rabbits are pretty great, eh, Glackum? And we have $500 from Ryan, who simply says, thank you. No, thank you, Ryan, for your generosity. You can be sure it is going to a great cause with the Prevent Cancer Foundation. And on that, we will see you back in a minute, my friends. Okay, so I guess I'm back a little bit sooner than expected. But let's read another donation here. We have $100 from Jordan. Says, here's to Sonic Mania. My third year watching AGDQ, and I love every minute of it. Thank you for all the hard work. We have $115 from Bob84. I'll match that $115 for the Lums. You all should too. Great run, Glackum. And we have $10 from Megateely as a memento to my first year watching AGDQ Live with Crunchy as the announcer. Here's $10 for Crunchy's incentive choice. Hello there, Megateely. Hope you're enjoying your first AGDQ. And my incentive choice, once again, is Sonic Mania Plus Race, which it now has made it to 16,625 out of 30,000. So we're slowly moving toward that. And believe me, friends, you really want to see that. We have $156 from Anonymous. I couldn't sit by watching the counter not hit 350,000. So here's to all the runners, staff, and the Prevent Cancer Foundation making my week entertaining and enjoyable. Cheers. Cheers to you too, Anonymous. Thank you so much for your generosity. Oh, and with that,